Hi, this is Joydeep Bhattacharjee. This screencast is for the Capstone project for Azure Machine Learning Engineer Udacity Nano-degree course. In this project, we bring our own data set and we run two experiments, one using AutoML and other using hyperparameter through hyperdrive, and we build our own custom model and then run these two experiment and then pick up the best model out of these two experiment and then deploy it and then they consume the endpoint. So quickly, I'll go over the data set. The data set is bank loan, and this data set are customers of a bank which um, have applied for the loan and also the ones who have not. So I'm trying to predict if a customer would apply for a bank loan or not. So the column we are trying to predict is the personal loan. This is the dependent column, and we have other independent columns like experience, credit card average, age, etc. Would be used for training the model. I'll go to the notebook section, and in the notebook we have two notebooks, AutoML and hyperparameter notebooks. I'll quickly show the AutoML. I can see that everything is run successfully. The project is created, the compute cluster is found, the dataset is retrieved, the same dataset, and then we create the AutoML configuration, which is a classification task, and primary matrix is AUC weighted, and the label column name is personal loan. That's we are trying to predict. We run the experiment, we get the run details. In this case, the voting ensemble is the best model. It has an accuracy of 99.75%. And then we uh, get the metrics of the best model, and then we register the model. And then we save the model, and then we deploy the model because this is a better model between the two. We deploy the model, which generates this Swagger file and scoring endpoint. And then we test the model using a data set. And in this case, you can see the output is 1, which means the loan would be, we should reach out to this particular customer for loan. And then we get the logs and delete the service. I'll quickly go over to the hyperparameter tuning. As you can see, all the cells are run. This is the workspace and the cluster, and then we get the script run config, which uses a train.py Python script to train the model, and the hyperparameter which we use are regularization, which is minus minus c, and max iter, which is maximum iteration, and it uses a termination policy of bandit policy, and it's a random parameter sampling, and then we create the hyperconfig primary metrics. In this case is accuracy, and then we submit the experiment, we get the run detail, and then we get the best model, which is giving me 90.9% accuracy, um, and these are metrics of the best model, which is 90.9% accuracy, and we save the model, and then we register the model, but we don't deploy because this is not the best model. So if I go to the folder, you can see the models are saved here. So this is the best model from the AutoML run, and this is the best model from Capstone, a hyperdrive run. We quickly go over, show the endpoint. So that's the latest endpoint. We can go to this endpoint and we can test the endpoint. You can see the result is fine. This is all the models. You can see the model which got deployed, and that's it. Hope I met the requirement for the project.